4, 3, 2. I'm in a good mood tonight. You want to know why, folks? Because my friend Sandy came to see us all. Sandy, how was school today? Now tell me, what lesson did you teach your children, first, second, and third grade today? What lesson?
Well, we had a spelling lesson about making a singular noun plural by changing
really?
change the Y to an I and add ES. So we had some nice pictures of things like a candy, a penny, a baby, a pony.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
we had
Yeah.
pictures of those same things in multiple sets.
Yeah.
And the children learned the spelling rule.
You could tell them a joke every noun, like you could say pony. Why did the pony stay home in bed? Remember why?
Why did the pony stay home in bed?
He was a little horse. Well, that's a lovely thing. Now, how long does that take to that lesson?
That only takes about 5 minutes.
Really?
And then a little bit longer for them to write down the words. Yes.
Now, do you have to, the night before, do you have to make out a lesson plan?
Well, yes, I have the lesson plans. Most of them were given to me as part of the Montessori training, so I don't have to make up my own lesson plans too often, but I can if I want to. So I often do want to.
And what did they do in arithmetic today?
Well, in arithmetic, I was helping some children multiplying large numbers.
Oh.
Yes, so that was fun.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Give me an example. Give me a...
Well, say 3,164 times 3. And they have special counting beads that they use to help them solve the problem. So they're not immediately doing it in their head. They're learning the process. And then they start to do it in their head.
Sandy, I forgot. What do they call that 3,124? The multiplicand? Or
The multiplicand.
Uh-huh. And then what's the times 3 called?
The multiplier.
Oh, the multiplier.
Yes, and the
They
answer
probably-
you get is your product.
Yeah, they probably don't use those words anymore.
We do still use those words, yes.
Yeah.
And that's part of it, is
Yeah.
learning the right words.
Did they say anything funny today?
Oh my, let me think. I'm not sure if they said anything funny. Maybe it will come to me. But usually someone says something funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard one funny. The girl came home and says, "Mommy, we had a fire in school today." And Mommy says, "Oh, that's dreadful." And the little girl says, "Well, we've been rehearsing for it all year." Sandy, you see this, Sandy, this is our textbook right here. It's Vegan Living. See this, folks? Sandy, while I sing the theme song, would you look through this book and pick out a selection to read to the folks?
Sure.
Okay. The theme song, folks, is written by our saint. You know who our saint is? Sure you do. Saint Francis of Assisi. You remember how he loved the animals? You know, he would be praying, and all the time he would be praying, he'd have a bird on his shoulder, and down here he'd be petting a dog. So I'll sing that song to you. I sing like a prisoner behind 8 bars looking for the key. But here we go. All creatures of our God and King, lift up your hearts and let us sing. Just be kind, stop the cruel. Thou cows and pigs, leave them alone. The horses, hens, and turkeys too. Save the fish, one with God. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Are you looking at your...
Yeah, very nice. I found one.
You found one already?
Okay, yes. The title is Organics the Natural Way. One of the best things you can do for yourself, your family, and the environment is to support organic farming practices and purchase organic and non-genetically modified products whenever possible. Better sustainability of crops and gentler use of the land is better for the farmers and for you. No pesticides or chemical fertilizers used on crops means none are passed on to you or the environment. choose organics and you are choosing wise. Earth-friendly agricultural practices over widespread pesticide usage and environmental harm.
Well, I thought that was a very good selection.
Mm-hmm.
Sandy, do you have any trouble keeping the children interest up?
Interested?
Yeah, do you keep their interest, yeah.
Sometimes. Well, they're all interested in different things. So some of them are very well behaved whether they're interested or not. And others let it be known whether or not they're interested. And so, sometimes a child will say, "Oh, this is boring."
And so what do you do when they do that?
Well, I try to ignore it and add a little energy to the presentation.
And what did you teach them? Then what's the next subject, Sandy? I'll relieve you of that, dear.
Okay.
What's the next subject?
Well, we had a nice science lesson today. We're learning about particles of matter and how they behave. And
Would that be protons and atoms? Or?
no, just solids, liquids, and gases, and how the molecules behave in each of those types of matter. So they're doing some little experiments to observe how particles behave. So they took
that wakes them up, doesn't it?
Yeah, they love the science experiments. Yes. So I demonstrate it, and then I put the materials on this shelf, and they can come and get it and do it again on their own.
And Sandy, you teach first, second, and third simultaneously.
First, second, and third, yes.
Simultaneously.
Yes, but I don't teach them all at the same time. I teach small groups, and then while I'm teaching, the other children are working independently.
Tell the children about your beautiful, big classroom.
Oh, it is beautiful. It's a nice classroom with a tree inside it, and Glendora's tree is in the classroom.
Avocado.
Yeah. Well, no, the avocado didn't make it, but the hibiscus is in there.
Excuse me, yeah.
And it goes right up to the ceiling. And we have a few fish in there. And it's a nice, sunny classroom. Very beautiful. Full of interesting things.
And it's huge. And you got a rug.
Yeah.
And they can sit on the rug, right?
Yes, they sit on the rug for whole class lessons or to hear a story.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. Now, do you see this, Sandy? This is, you can explain what it is to the folks.
Okay,
and
well.
then you look it over, and then I'll sing our second theme song.
Okay.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me, with you. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as our Father, brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with you, and let
this be the moment
now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow, to live each day full harmony. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with us. That's good. You found something, honey, to tell
Well,
people?
quite a few things. Here's an interesting quote from a 9-time Olympic gold medalist, Carl Lewis.
Oh!
And Carl Lewis says, can a world-class athlete get enough protein from a vegetarian diet to compete? My best year of track competition was the first year I ate a vegan diet.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And there's a picture of him running very, very fast.
Could you, yeah, oh yeah, hold it dear, just for a minute.
No, there's Carl.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So this is a vegetarian starter guide, the whys and hows of vegetarian eating.
Are there any recipes in there, dear? If you want this, you write and send it, or call,
Yes,
or email, or...
A lot of recipes. Strawberry smoothie, fluffy pancakes, tofu French toast, Tuscan panzanella, cheesy potato skins, missing egg sandwich, meaning it doesn't have any eggs.
That makes me
It's made
hungry.
with tofu instead. Sloppy moles,
Well, this makes me hungry.
bean dip delight. Well, I brought you some vegan, not dumplings, but
You made them?
no, I didn't make them.
Where'd you get them?
I bought them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because we were
You
little pressed for time on
You can
Tuesdays,
you
as
can
it turns
buy
out.
dumplings? Where'd you buy dumplings?
Hannaford.
Oh.
Hannaford has a large selection of vegan and vegetarian food.
Already
Yeah.
made?
Ready-made, yes.
They do?
Yes.
I didn't know that, Sandy.
Yes. So I have made dumplings before, but
Where is it, in the deli department?
well, it's spread out throughout the store. In produce, they have a lot of tofu type non-meat things made to look like meat.
Oh,
like,
I didn't know.
yeah.
Sandy, have you been to Burger King and had their new Impossible Whopper?
No,
Sandy, you can't tell it from... They're the same.
they're selling a vegetarian burger at
Yeah.
Burger King.
Better than vegetarian,
Yeah.
they're vegan.
A vegan burger.
Yes, we went to the one down at the Route 9 in Hudson, folks. And we ordered 3 vegan Whoppers, or Impossible Whoppers. And
Is that what they're calling them?
they call them Impossible... Yeah, that's what they call them.
Yeah.
Impossible Whoppers. And we ordered 3, and a medium French fries and a small French fries. It was $26.
Pretty good. Yes. There are 3 of
So
you.
you've got to go,
Yeah.
Sandy,
Yeah.
and try it.
Okay.
And they serve them with lettuce and tomato, and they have a pickle in them, and they have, oh, they're delicious. And of course, we brought our own vegan mayonnaise. They do not serve vegan mayonnaise. Vegan mayonnaise is called vegan maize, right?
Yes.
Vegan maize.
Yes.
So we brought our own.
Okay.
And I got to tell you, and I gave you a video on this, folks, of the Bourbon and Wolf in Troy. Have you been yet, Sandy? The new Bourbon and Wolf?
No, that's in Troy. No,
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
on
been there.
4th and 19th.
Is that a vegan restaurant or vegetarian restaurant?
Yes, vegan.
Okay.
See, they had one in Albany on Lark Street. There's quite a few vegan restaurants on Lark Street. But Bourbon and Wolf apparently was very successful.
Okay. Very
And
good.
so now they started one in Troy.
Okay. Nice.
There's no question about it. It's growing and growing, isn't it?
Wolf is a funny name for a vegetarian restaurant.
But we have a vegan cat. You could have a vegan wolf.
You could, I suppose.
Yes. I have one more theme song. If you would, what's this? Vegetarian guide? Okay. That's done, right, Sandy?
Yes.
Sandy, what time is it? Do you know? Look at that clock over there. What?
Excuse me.
On the wall? Yeah.
It's 20 to 7.
Oh! Sandy, we are on TV at 6:30 p.m. News, Channel 6, and we've got to hear our commercials, Sandy.
Okay. Well, it's already past 6:30. It's 6:40.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll get it. Well, it can be up to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Hey, Google. What? Hey, Google.
Hi,
Hi. Hey, Google. Call Collins.
Collins around Rensselaer. Here you go.
No. No, no. Call Collins.
Calling Collins, mobile.
What a good girl. I'm going to recommend you for a raise, Google. I'm calling my friend Wayne Collins, who monitors this for me in Pittsfield. I'm ready.
Okay, they're doing a series of advertisements right now, and they're doing Mavis Tire discount at the moment.
Oh, thank you, Wayne. What we're going to do is stay very silent, and we'll see if we're in this block.
Okay.
Wayne, Sandy's here. Say hi.
Hi, Wayne. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks, Wayne.
Wayne, say hi to your TV audience. You're on camera, dear.
Oh, hello, TV audience.
Did you ask anybody today if they saw the SS Glendora 70 years ago?
Yeah.
Are you recording this?
Yes, it's all recorded, dear. Yep.
Oh,
Anything else to tell us, Wayne?
I don't think so. Um,
Okay, you're going to,
I-
you got your music all ready for church tomorrow night at testimony, right?
Well, I think the music will have to be the testimony. I don't have one at the moment.
Oh, okay. All right. Rain, turn up the audio, please.
Okay.
That's good. Can you hear what it's saying?
I can hear.
What's a commercial for?
Can you get channel 6 on this television?
No,
No, okay.
it costs too much money.
We're advertising a hair dye right now.
Okay. Wayne, please stay with us, would you?
Yes,
Yeah, thank you very much, and thanks for doing this.
you're welcome.
How are the fish? Wayne has,
So
his fish are fine. How old are your fish, Wayne?
4 years.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a fish, Wayne, that's 17 years old.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, a goldfish.
oh, really? 17 years old?
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
And it,
Yes, I've never.
yeah, it came home from a fair, you know, the kind of fair where you put the ping pong balls into the goldfish bowls. And actually we brought quite a few of them home because it was the end of the fair, so they wanted to give them away. And it's the only one left from about 6 fish that we brought home.
Oh, Sandy, thank you for telling us that.
It's
Well,
really
I had 4 of them, and I had them 4 years last July.
Isn't
Of
Nice.
course, if they live to be 17, I don't know, they may outlive me.
well, I guess one thing is we had to keep getting bigger tanks.
that? Yeah. How old are you, Wayne?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm 72.
72. Yeah. And at 8 years old, what did you watch on TV?
I watched the SS Glendora.
And he's been a fan and a friend ever since, right,
Yeah.
Wayne?
It's
Yes.
a good friend.
Are they doing the weather now?
No. No, they're not doing the weather now.
It's still commercials?
No, it's about discrimination.
Oh, it's news. It's news. Okay. Sandy, what was the last book I gave you? That was it, was it, dear?
Well, we looked at vegan living and we looked at the vegetarian guide. And
Okay.
then you have the powerful vegan messages book sitting here.
Oh, would you read us one from that,
Okay.
please? This is by Jay Dinshaw, who is the founder of the American Vegan Society. I wish you would look these people up, folks, on the internet. If you would look up Vegan Outreach, Mercy for Animals, Friends for Animals, PETA, Dr. Bernard, Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. In other words, stop experimenting on animals to train medical personnel. Are you ready, Miss?
Not quite.
And then we have oh, there's so many of them, folks. I'm trying to think of, and they're all trying desperately to help animals. I used to contribute, the Glendora Vegetarian Club used to contribute to these organizations. Then we wrote them and said we're going to dedicate all finances, all money to vegan commercials on television to help the animals. Okay. You ready now?
Sure. This is information taken from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. People who consume 2 or more servings of dairy products daily have a 3 times greater risk of developing colon cancer,
Yeah.
which kills more Americans than any other type of cancer. compared to people who have consumed little or no dairy products.
Yes, keep that in mind, folks. That's an awful, awful thing, that colon cancer. Isn't it, Sandy? That's
Yes,
terrible.
that would be, yes.
Probably the worst cancer is pancreas, isn't it?
I don't know, I don't think any of them are real
Oh, you want to know something,
walk in the
folks?
park.
I read by audio book a 5-volume Joys of Science. And when he was talking about cells, he said that cancer is a cell that has forgotten how to die. See, the cells are supposed to die after a certain period, but cancer cells have forgotten how to die.
Well, can't they also make more of themselves?
That's what kills people.
Yeah.
What are they doing now, Wayne?
They're giving the weather report now.
Oh yeah, we have a good chance of being after the weather report. And folks, the commercials appear anywhere between 6:30 and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, the first week of every month and the third week of every month. Sandy, this is the Glendora Vegetarian Club folder. Can you tell us what that is? I'll take the one that you're done with.
This that says read on TV?
Oh yeah, would you?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
How you doing, Wayne?
I'm fine.
Dr. Mike?
I'm watching for your commercial here.
He'll tell us when it starts. He's very good at that. He drops everything and says, here you are.
This is what some people have said about the book Powerful Vegan Messages. Someone must speak for reason, compassion, and hope, and this book will be a powerful voice for that cause. Dr. Michael Clapper.
Nice.
And Dawn Moncrief, who wrote A Well-Fed World, writes, Powerful Vegan Messages is a delightful and profound blend of advocacy, history, and philosophy. Leaders in the vegan community provide loving tribute and heartwarming recollections about Jay Dinish, activist and pioneer. The stories are at once galvanizing for seasoned advocates and relatable and encouraging to new vegans and the vegan curious. Everyone is empowered with Jay's ethical vision and method to live in a way that is courageous and kind.
Thank you, Jay. That's Jay Dinshaw, founder of the American Vegan Society.
And Jay, and co-authored by his daughter Ann Dinshaw.
Yeah.
And Jay said, we have to do it. We must get our thoughts, emotions, words, and actions out of this vast and dark moral jungle. We don't have to be predators. We are more than merely instinctive killers and selfish brutes. Why take such a dim view of our potentialities and capabilities?
What do you think of that, Wayne?
I really couldn't follow it too much because I'm close to television,
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
kind of competing.
Wayne is in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, folks, I tell you again.
Wayne, are you usually able to see Glendora's commercials when they come on?
Yes, I am.
Wonderful. I don't get that channel at my house.
Oh, you don't get WRTV?
No. I don't get much on my television.
Oh,
Her 17-year-old fish has never seen Channel 6. Oh, anything else there to read on TV, honey?
Well,
Good. What's the next page? You are watching Glendora Vegetarian Club. And this is not only a club, it is a television show. And I would like to give you some stats. How much has the Glendora Vegetarian Club spent on vegetarianism? In 6 years, $31,000. How many hours have we put into it? 2,000. And how many pages of record? 1,000. We are in year number 7. It was founded in the year 2012.
okay.
Now that $31,000 does not include, Wayne, the $51,550 that we have given Channel 6 for airtime for our commercials. We have made 283 commercials. Excuse me, we have had 283 30-second ads, but 170 commercials. You got enough?
Here's a nice quote from Ann Dinish. She says, "People want to be compassionate and healthy. They just don't realize how much easier it is to do this as a vegan. A positive perspective makes veganism a fun adventure in plant foods while learning how to make the world a better place."
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
She has a little son, he's cute as can be.
Really?
Yeah, now what is his name? Something like Clancy. Yeah. So that's that, no, that's done?
That's done.
Alrighty, thank you. Now, do you see?
Underneath that, there's a pile that says literature to mail out. So
Oh,
if the
okay,
stuff you
well,
want
that's
me
a
to
di-
mail out.
Yeah, that's a repetition of this. We proselytize. We try to get this out every way we can. Do you see a Glendora Vegetarian Club folder anywhere? A white folder?
Yes, right there.
Right
Just
there?
put your hand on it.
Okay,
You've got several folders there. But here's the white one. You have a white one, a blue one, and the piggy one, and the cow
Oh,
one.
yeah, go ahead, I'll show them that while you're doing that. By the way, this is Vegetarian Month, and last year, the North American Vegetarian Society offered $100 to anybody who would go vegan for a day, $500 to anybody who would go vegan for a week, and $1,000 to anybody who would go vegan for a month.
Here's a hymn.
You got a hymn?
Yeah, Thanksgiving hymn. Come, ye thankful people, come.
Come, ye thankful,
Thankful,
Wayne,
come.
sing this with me, you come. Come, ye thankful people, come, raise the song of harvest home. All is safely gathered in, ere the winter storms begin. God our Maker doth provide, for a thing to be supplied. Come to God's own temple, come, raise the song of harvest home. Is our commercial on yet,
Nice.
honey?
No, they're giving sports now.
Oh boy, well, yeah, I think we better be quiet, because this is coming now for sure.
Well, it's 6:54, so you're going to.
Oh yeah, okay. And that alarm you hear in the background, folks, every night at 7 o'clock, Sandy, that goes off. And I think the spin of the earth, 24 hours, nighttime to rest, daytime to accomplish. The Earth's trip around the sun, the Earth's tilt, giving us the seasons. And then I go through the electromagnetism and the gravity. Gravity. What is gravity? It is ubiquitous. What is it? Is that what God is, gravity?
No.
Okay. But it is ubiquitous. And water. And what else, Sandy? Soil.
Yes, soil, air, water, all
Rocks.
very wonderful.
Rocks, right?
Yes?
And the topsoil. Look at the beautiful things that come out of topsoil. What'd you have today? Bananas? Orange?
No, I had apples, so the trees, of course, grow in the soil.
And this is the apple season.
Yeah, potatoes,
Yep,
carrots,
yep.
peas.
Those beautiful gems that come out. One night when I was lying awake, I counted 89 vegetables that come out. 89 vegetables. They either
Wow,
89 of them, Sandy.
wonderful.
And I bet I didn't get all of them. I included the spices, you know, like cinnamon.
No, because if you go to some place like the Asian market, you see vegetables that you're not familiar with.
Really?
Yes.
Like what?
Well, I don't know because I saw them, but I wasn't sure what they were.
Persimmons.
Oh yeah, that you might find persimmons. Uh,
Prickly pears.
something like bok choy and
What?
bok choy.
What is that?
It's a delicious vegetable. Leafy green vegetable.
It is?
Very tasty.
Oh,
Really?
here you
Yes.
are. Here you are, Glendora. Did you hear it?
Yes,
Tell me what it said, folks.
I heard it. You were telling jokes and people were laughing. That's
Oh,
what I
good.
heard, right?
Go ahead and tell us, Wayne, what it said.
Well, the joke said the boss believes in reincarnation. Everybody comes back to life at 5 o'clock.
And
Then
that,
you said you had advertised 250 vegan products.
oh,
Wow.
really? Yeah. Well, Mr. Wayne Collins, that was so nice to be with you this time.
Oh, thank you, Glendora. I'm sure you have plenty for Sandy to do this evening.
Are you going to play?
She works me pretty hard, Wayne.
Wayne, are you going to play the music at the nursing home tomorrow?
No, that I won't go back there until next week.
Next week, yeah. Well, that's a very nice thing you
Yeah,
do.
that's
for them.
wonderful.
Oh, that means so much to those
I'll
people.
bet.
Thank you for going there and doing that, Wayne.
Oh, you're welcome. I was supposed to go last week, but the more I think about it, I don't think I was told about the change in schedule.
Well, great. That's terrific. Thanks.
Well,
I really think I would have remembered.
Yeah,
I'm sure you would have, but
like you're the last person to know, huh?
I was that time.
I'll be
Yeah.
talking to you soon tomorrow, dear.
bye, Wayne.
Glendora.
Nice visiting with you.
Oh, let me
Nice
give
visit.
Bye.
let me give you a benediction, honey. Let me think of a good one. Well, yeah, let me think of a good one. Breathe on us, breath of God, till we are wholly thine, until this earthly part of us glows with thy spirit divine. Amen.
Amen.
Thanks again for what you do to the world, for the world. Thanks again for what you do for the world. Bye-bye,
You're
dear.
welcome.
Bye, Wayne.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye, Sandy. Bye.
Bye.
Glendora.
Bye, dear.
Okay.
His church is Christian Science.
Yes. You mentioned
Okay,
that.
now, what else is in the Glendora Vegetarian Club folder?
Well, we have the Alley Cats 15-month calendar of all these cute cat pictures.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Can we see the cat pictures? Honey, you want
Oh,
me to
yeah.
do it since I have more experience?
sure.
Okay, you tell me if I'm doing
Oh,
it
you
right
want to
side.
show it to the camera? Oh, I
Yeah,
can do that.
Because I
Okay.
have a lot of experience.
Sure. And then
then
turn it round and you'll show the kitty in the tree.
like this?
No, other side, just turn it round all the way. Turn it this way now. There you go. Cute.
All right.
Those are
and
cute.
then where do I go from there, hon?
Well, we can look inside and see. How about this is Kitty in the leaves?
Oh, that's good. As far to the camera as you can.
Okay.
And then give it at least 5 seconds, hon. Is it
Okay,
cute? Is
yeah,
it nice, folks?
it's lovely.
I can't see him anymore.
We have to put these guys under the magnifier. They're adorable.
Are
And
they?
here are three little kittens. Three little kittens lost their mittens and didn't know where to find them.
And then what happened?
Leave them alone and they'll come home dragging their tails behind them, or is that the sheep? I think that's Bo Peep's sheep.
You got your nursery rhymes mixed up.
I got my nursery rhymes mixed up. What happened to the kittens? Their mother was mad, I know that. Cute. Aw,
Yeah, what
reminds me
did
of
happen?
Wendy
3
Cat.
little kittens
Lost their mittens.
3 little kittens lost
I
their
might have to
mittens.
get out my smartphone to look that up. Cute. So that's a beautiful calendar.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Put out
Lovely.
by Alley Cats.
Alley Cats.
They rescue cats.
They rescue cats, and then has information about each of these beautiful cats.
Yeah, are you showing the cats, honey?
Well, this is about the cats. Okay.
Oh.
So, you want me to go on to the next thing?
No, I want to
Vegan
finish the
rest-
cats.
Oh,
I want to see all the cats.
you want to see every cat?
Oh, yeah, because
Okay.
they're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
I miss .com's love so much, folks. I miss her so much. She used to lie on my, I would be lying down, right? And then she would lie facing me with her hands this way. And then she would be doing the love fingers, you know? And then she would be purring. And she looked all the world like a nightclub singer who was playing the piano and singing to you. Thanks, Sandy.
You're welcome. These are very beautiful cats.
Beautiful pictures.
There's a little kitty looking very pointy ears.
Now, Sandy, you have Tansy and Frodo.
I have Tansy and Frodo, well, and they are lovely cats, and they're very funny.
And a 17-year-old fish.
They're very, very relaxed.
You remember that rabbit you had for so long, Sandy?
I have a rabbit at school.
No, the one they had before that, dear.
Yes.
She lived in Chip.
Yes.
What was her name?
Delilah.
Yeah, Delilah.
And the new rabbit's name is Inky. Because he's a little black rabbit. Yeah, he's cute.
Are they vegetarian?
Rabbits are, yes. Mm-hmm. They eat mostly hay and grasses, and we can give the rabbits a few vegetables and things like apple. The rabbit really likes apple slices.
Bugs Bunny, and what's up, Doc?
Yeah. Okay, I think we've seen all the cats now, Glendora.
Oh, thank you for that, dear. And this goes with what's been read, huh?
Well, that was in your vegetarian folder.
Okay.
You have a vegan restaurant guide for anyone going to New York City.
Yeah, New York City. Show them how many there are, Sandy. What, there's
Wow.
100, aren't they?
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Show it to
Seasoned Vegan, Uptown Juice Bar, Ayurveda Cafe, Blossom du Jour, Cafe Blossom, Cafe Viva, Candle Cafe West, Doaba Deli, Hummus Place, Mao's Vegetarian, Organic Avenue, Otarian, Peace Food Cafe, Saravana Bhavan,
See how big it is?
Candle Cafe. It's
Look,
just,
look
that
how-
was just,
Look how big the list is.
that's just one column. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
Yeah.
And on the back, all of these restaurants. I guess a lot of choices. Well,
What's-
that's in mostly Manhattan, but on the back we have vegan restaurants in the Bronx and Brooklyn and Queens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the Manhattan ones are broken down by areas.
I'm
Nice.
pretty broken down, too.
No, nonsense, I don't believe it.
Anything you want me to take for you, hon? Do you want me to take the restaurant guide?
Well, no, I put it in the front of the folder. I put it back where it was.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
What else is in the
Well-
Glendora vegetarian folder?
You have some things marked read at the meeting, original advertiser ads, songs, and read at the meeting.
Yes, every week we thank the advertiser for the lovely articles that they put in. Every week. You do such a good job, advertiser. It's a great community service. Keep it up.
Here's a documentary, The Game Changers. Doctors for Nutrition praise plant-based documentary.
Okay. Do you find you remember, Sandy, you gave me the 10 Commandments in children's language? You remember that?
Here's one, 12,000 doctors demand American Heart Association withdraw recommendation for children to drink cow's milk. Promotion of cow's milk to children is an unhealthy claim. funded in part by the dairy industry.
Sure. Absolutely. Do you find those 10 Commandments, honey? Keep looking.
Well, they're like vegan 10 Commandments?
Yes. No, the 10
The
Commandments.
regular
The
10,
10
the 10
Commandments.
Commandments, okay.
Written in children's language. Do you see it?
Oh, would that be in here?
Well, it was, you put a string on it and keep
Here it is, yes. You
Yeah.
would like me to read the 10 Commandments?
Yes, please.
In children's language?
Yes, please.
Love God more than you love anything else. Don't make anything in your life more important than God.
3.
Always say God's name with love and respect. 4. Honor the Lord by resting on the 7th day of the week. 5. Love and respect your mom and dad. 6. Never hurt anyone. 7. Always be faithful to your husband or wife. 8. Don't take anything that isn't yours. 9. Always tell the truth. 10. Be happy with what you have. Don't wish for other people's things. That is nice, and we have fun when we did the summer Bible classes for children. That was fun.
And we thank you.
Those
for
are
finding
nice.
Those. Yeah, you found them.
Yes, I
You're
found
the
them
one who found
online.
them.
Yeah, well, so internet.
What is number 1 again?
Love God more than you love anything else.
Love helping others more than you love anything else. What's 2?
Well, that's how you could show your love for God, right? By helping others.
That's it.
Sure.
That's the whole thing. If you know that, you know everything.
Don't make anything in your life more important than God.
Don't make anything in your life more important than helping others.
Yeah.
You know something, Sandy? You do that.
Well,
you live that. You walk that. What's number 6?
Number 6, never hurt anyone.
Yeah, that's what veganism is founded on. The Indian word ahimsa, which means harmlessness.
Harmless, yeah.
Hey, I don't think there's anything else more to say, Sandy.
Well, number 5, love and respect your mom and dad. The young fellow who lives across the driveway from you was wearing a t-shirt that said, respect your elders.
When did you say that?
Last time I was here, when I was leaving.
That'd
He
be
got
Joe.
it. Yes, I didn't get a chance to ask him about it because he was getting into his car and leaving with friends, but
It would be Joe, and he's 15. What did his t-shirt say?
it said, respect your elders. So I thought, there's the young man to help you with your telephones.
Yeah, he is
Because
good.
he's the right generation and
Yeah.
he respects his elders, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Sandy, I have a computer tutor. He said he'll come and see me every Monday from 2 to 4.
Okay.
I want him to teach me to read screens. Excuse me. I want him to teach my computer to read screens to me.
Mm-hmm. That would be good. That, yeah.
And
would be good
folks,
to
the
have it.
library, and this is true of the Albany Library also, has started on Thursdays from 2 to 5 p.m. computer tutorials. You go to the library and they will give you a half an hour.
Very nice.
Hmm.
Albany Library and also our local library,
Yeah.
Nassau
Yeah.
Free Library?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm going Thursday.
Yeah, okay, this Thursday?
Yeah, every Thursday.
Every Thursday, from when to when?
From 2 to 5.
And they're teaching how to use a computer?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Tell the folks about the New York State Talking Book Library.
Oh, yes, so hold on, let me bring this
Oh,
over.
you're going to go over and show 'em.
Yeah,
She'll
so,
be back. Don't get worried. She'll be back.
whoopsie. So, this is from the Cultural Education Center of Albany. It's the New York State Talking Book and Braille Library. So they sent Glendora these books and a beautiful cassette player with very large, brightly colored buttons that make it easy to play the cassette.
Very
And
expensive.
and she can listen to the book and then turn this card over, and it has a return address, and just put it in the mail and it will be returned.
And
to the library.
And you don't have to
And-
tell them what ones to send you. My category is science and mathematics. They just send them to you. Now,
Yeah.
isn't that wonderful? Can we open that box and show them what the little cassette looks like?
Sure. I tried to bring the cassette player over here, but I
No,
don't
it's
want to
too heavy.
disturb it.
No,
It's all set up ready for you.
right.
Well, can we open the box? That's the question. So.
There it is.
Oh yeah, it's not an ordinary cassette.
No,
Yeah. So
Wait,
you don't have to decide which way to put it in. It's got,
a thumbnail.
yeah, a little thumb drive in there.
Mhm.
Yep. Nice.
Anything else you
So
would
there's no
like to?
confusion about putting the cassette in, like there is with the regular one.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Wrong side up.
Right.
Like life. Now, Sandy, are you ready to say goodbye?
I certainly am. I wasn't anticipating being on television.
No, that was nice of you, and you're very good on TV. Sandy, what do you want to say to the people as your last words?
I want to say have a lovely day or a lovely evening, and God bless and be well. And be nice to the animals.
Yes,
Don't eat them.
thanks.
Okay.
I would like to say a benediction. I would like to say may the peace of God, which passes all understanding, dwell in our hearts and minds.
Amen.
It's sort of a guitar thing. Missing two strings. That's how you turn bad smoke into good music. ask you to speak, but you can nod your head one way or another. You made that instrument entirely yourself, correct? Okay. This is a thing that's very interesting because if you have a chance to travel down through the Appalachians, you come across a lot of people who make these instruments out of almost everything and anything that they can get together. Some of the museums down there have some of the instruments that are homemade that go back generations, and there's a whole style of instrument making out of things like cigar boxes and almost anything you can get hold of that you can put strings on. So there are some great luthiers down there that make traditional guitars and banjos and mandolins, but there's also the real, from the mountain dulcimer through the cigar box line, just a lot of good stuff being manufactured down there as craftsmen, not as a commercial venture, but just as homemade music. And this is a very good example of that, and we thank you for bringing that out. So it's really a cool thing. Buddy Holly on a cigar box, so it's pretty cool.
Patrick, I've come to the conclusion you gotta not talk at any more open mics. You play even better.
I came in late, I'm sorry.
Yeah, come over.
You have a
Come over here, Wilton. You wanna tell us a story?
Yeah, I can come.
Huh?
I'll come up with something tonight.
2 or 3? Here, honey.
Let me see what you got tonight.
Okay, folks, next on the list we do have Glendora. And Glendora is a luminary of this area and of TV of old. And she's done work with her show years and years ago. The HMS Glendora, is that it?
You're 68 years old.
No, I'm 77, but that's all right, I remember you.
You were
And
pretty old to watch, huh?
music keeps you young, and so do jokes. So with that, we're going to let Glendora tell a lot of jokes.
Honey, would you give me a weight shot from, I need a weight shot on the camera. Oh. Oh, great. Oh, terrific. How are you tonight, folks? Good.
All right.
Good.
Love that hat.
This hat is older than he is.
I'm sure of that. All right.
I can go up over
Now, do you want the chair turned around? Is that the game plan?
Yeah, I face the audience.
All right. You gotta get it behind. I'm not afraid of facing you. This is Wolfie's fault. He's going to tell us stories.
Okay, where did you want me to sit? Right here? Well,
Sure.
okay.
That'll work.
And did you get your medium shot? I need a shot from the waist up.
Huh? I didn't know.
You got Patrick working.
Patrick's
You
doing
want
it.
to
I
look in the
think, yeah.
camera?
I'm over here, actually. And I do have a waist shot.
Is it from the waist up? Do we have any more lights, folks?
More light?
Yeah, do you have more
I
lights?
think we got it all on, Glendora. Full power.
Okay, where's the camera, huh?
It's
Off
to your left.
Left. Off to your left.
Oh, it's right there?
Nope, to your left, over this way towards the
10 o'clock,
voices,
yeah,
yeah.
right
There you go.
right
There, there's the cameras right there?
Right
Sorta,
up.
kinda.
Oh, thank you for that. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Everybody
I want to
ready?
hear some jokes.
We are. Two cars collide. Two cars collide.
Okay. Wiltie's from the North Chatham Church.
Aha.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey everybody, how are you tonight? We were at the Talent Extravaganza at the Nassau Free Library in Nassau, New York. And we are here to have a good time. And we would like to invite all of you to come down and share your talents with us and give us a good time. And two cars collided, and a man got out, and he said, I saw the whole thing happen. I'll take either side, I'm a lawyer.
Table.
They teach the law students in law college that if you know the law, you pound the law. If you know the facts, you pound the facts. And if you don't pound either, if you don't know either, you pound the table.
Humpty.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Said the lawyer, the bricks in the wall were loose. We've got a great case. We'll sue Mother Goose.
It we just Sir Rear.
Which one? Give me a hint.
This one right here, Sir. It says Sir.
Next.
Oh, one lawyer wrote another lawyer. And he said, Sir, I regret to inform you that our respective clients are in danger of agreement.
Shark.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't the shark bite the lawyer? No?
Why?
Professional courtesy.
Mechanic.
Oh, folks, I have the most wonderful mechanic. He's a huge fellow. And I called him up to try to get him to come over and start my 1980 Lincoln Continental Mark VI. And I called, and he called. And I called, and then he called. I called, and he called, and never would he answer the question, would he come over? Finally, I found a way to get him to come over. He came over the next day. I called his mother.
Shovel snow.
The doctor says, Harry, you mustn't shovel snow. You'll have a heart attack. And Harry went home and he said, Son, will you please shovel the snow? And his son said, Yes, Dad, I'll start immediately. And Harry had a heart attack.
Right side of.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Wiltsey. The right side of the brain controls the left side of the body. And the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. Therefore, only those people who are left-handed are in their right minds. Somebody here is right-handed, left-handed.
Buffet.
George, you've been up to that buffet 8 times, the wife said. Aren't you ashamed? She said, oh no, honey, I keep telling him it's for you.
Downhill.
Downhill?
Dollar hill. Dollar.
Oh, dollar bill. That's funny in a joke. The dollar bills were in the man's pocket, and they were all talking. And the $20 bill said, I've had a wonderful life. I've been around the world 3 times. I've been to a coronation. I've been to 3 inaugurations. And the $10 bill says, I've had a life like that too, very exciting. Then they both said to the dollar bill, where have you been all these years? Churches, churches, churches.
St. Paul.
The Apostle Paul in Philippians 4 said, I have learned to be content in no matter what state I find myself, and that includes the state of New York.
Blue suit.
The man said to the owner of the men's shop, may I try on that navy blue suit in the window? And the owner says, no, you'll have to use the dressing room. It's a funny picture, isn't it?
Bank robber.
The bank robber said to the bank teller, one peep out of you in your geography. She said, don't you mean history? He said, don't change the subject. A hint?
Video backwards.
Why did the man play his video, why did he keep playing his video backwards, his wedding video backwards? Anybody know? So he could see himself walk out of church a free man. Is there something?
Niagara.
Yes, a couple couldn't afford to go to Niagara Falls for their honeymoon, so they went to the car wash instead.
And this one I can't.
Let's see if I can help you. Any hint, honey?
Let's see. That one right there.
Any hint? Any idea?
MU.
Yeah?
Mustard.
No? Huh?
Mutant.
No hint, huh? Okay, thanks for trying.
Then Michael.
Oh,
That's the last one.
yeah. I used to teach church school, and this little boy got a clock, a little, cardboard clock, and he was fascinated with the hands. And he'd go 3 o'clock, 3:15, 3:30, 4:15, 4 o'clock. And he did this for, minutes after minutes. And finally it was time to close the church school, and we said, it's time to go, Michael, and he's going 5 o'clock, what time is it? And Michael said, he said, I wish I could give these some ants. No, he says, what do I do with my crumbs? And I said, well, Michael, you could give the crumbs to the ants. And we went outdoors in the alley, and he dropped these crumbs on the ground, and he looked up at me and he says, I wish I could see the smiles on their faces.
That's it. That's it.
Well, that's it?
Mm-hmm.
That's it, folks. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, folks, I would like to introduce Wilsey. He will be telling us a story. And I don't know much about your background, so maybe you could tell the folks how you came about your storytelling.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking that midnight highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. When the sun comes shining and I was strolling, the windmills wailing, the dust clouds rolling, our voice was chanting, the fog was lifting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Thank you folks for coming out. No, it wasn't.